Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you some different things that you can use to make the ties for your masks. This mask was made using t-shirt yarn for the ear holder things, and so I'm going to show you how to make t-shirt yarn. This is a ball of yarn that I made. I had a gal bring me a bunch of Seattle Mariners shirts, and what I didn't use for the quilt I made into yarn. So I'm going to show you how to do that with a standard t-shirt. First thing you want to do is make sure that you have a shirt that is completely knit in the round. If you have a seam on the sides of your shirt, that's not going to work. So we're not going to use this one. This shirt, completely knit in the round, so there's no seam here. So what you want to do first, anything that has printing on it is not going to be good for yarn. And if you're going to be making a t-shirt quilt with the pictures like I do, you want to make sure that you save as much of that picture as possible. So just spread it out, grab your cutting implement, and go right across that. Get rid of this guy. I also like to trim off the bottom part here. Just get rid of it right away. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this up and leave about an inch space right here. Flip it around and get rid of this guy. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to have a rolled edge. It's going to hide a lot of imperfections, so don't be super worried about that. So now you've got your square, your rectangle. Like I said, about an inch here, and here's the fold. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut right along here, just up to the fold. So we want to leave this part intact. And you want to go in about 1 inch increments too. So I'm going to start with an inch here, go all the way up and just stop there. You can kind of test it to see if it's gone all the way. So we'll do the rest of these. I have noticed that when you use t-shirt quilt, it's not quite as stretchy as elastic. So whatever length you've been using for your regular elastic on the masks, you might give it just a little bit extra when you're using t-shirt ties. We can get one more out of this. All right, so now we're left with strips down here, and this part is still intact. So you'll unfold this. And what we're going to do is we're going to spread it out first of all. And we're going to create the yarn from this. So get that all spread out. Make sure it's not overlapping anything that you might accidentally cut. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make diagonal cuts. So we're going to start here and we're going to end here. So our first cut, diagonal like that. And then you're going to just keep doing that on each diagonal all the way up. And again, this does not have to be perfect. You can see it's kind of a wavy cut there anyway, but just make sure that you connect each cut with its partner down below. And then your last cut, you're just going to go up to the top. So now what you've created is a long spiral of t-shirt material. And when you pull on that material, it forms this nice little rolled edge. It's not going to fray. It's completely machine washable, and it's pretty soft. So that's how you make t-shirt yarn. And you can also use this for different projects at home too, like if you wanted to crochet a rug, this is great to do with. So I wanted to show you one other thing that I've found. Just got some cheap girls tights. I didn't have any hanging around, so I bought these on Amazon for a couple bucks each. Pull your tights out of the package and cut off from one end. You want to cut about a 1 inch piece of kids' tights. And when you stretch that, again, it forms this nice little rolled edge. and it's super soft, and it's just about the perfect size for a mask. So you can actually just go ahead and sew that right in, as opposed to the t-shirt yarn. So I would definitely recommend getting some kids tights if you've got access to them, because it's so soft, and I bet it's going to feel really nice on the ears, especially of the kiddos that have to go back to school with these. So if you have any questions, let me know.